Hello and welcome to the seventh Tribal Council of Surviving 1984 Gates of Glory. We are going to get to the vote, but first, does anybody have anything they would like to say?
I'll give a little spiel. So I feel like at least my name and Justin's name seem to be the two that have been publicly presented at least. And I just would like to remind everyone, Justin had the move of the season. He avoided getting votes multiple different tribal councils on the live and idol, which is the best move of this season. Came back from the underdog position, being completely on the bottom, working his way up, did not get a single vote the entire merge, and now is, I think, going to be taken to the final three potentially, or at least given a good shot at it, which I don't get it. I really don't. I don't think I have a move of the season like that at all. I tried to get Jake B out at the pre-merge. It flopped. I misplayed my idol. I misplayed the extra vote. So I don't know. I really have no idea. I guess Justin has missed or something because John, I don't know what you're thinking there. I really hope you reconsider. Justin has the votes locked. We went over that, and I don't understand what your read is to make you think otherwise, because when you're looking at the resumes compared to each other, Justin's outweighs mine. When you're looking at the relationships compared together, Justin outweighs mine. So I just hope you consider that.
No, I believe me when I've thought about this. I have thought about this like ever since what we became Final Four. There's so much I have to explain. There's so much I have to explain to so many people. But I knew Justin's idol was fake that round at Final Six. I knew his idol was fake.
So since you knew about the move, that outweighs Justin making the move and being the safe one.
It just says that there's a lot more to the story. There's
Okay.
a lot more that I hope to explain.
Your big move is knowing about Justin's big move. I don't think that's a good argument.
I would like to make an argument that, Brian, people have looked at you to be the winner of the season since at least Final 15. You have been in charge of a lot of votes. You've had
though, not because of anything.
I let you speak. Now let me speak.
I'll
So
speak.
realistically, where I'm thinking is that, like, personally, you have been the person to win the season, like, looked at to be the person to win the season since Final 15. You have had a lot of power. You have been behind a lot of the votes this season. You have had such a good, strong ride that I think a lot of people are going to respect your gameplay a lot more than mine. You have managed to make yourself not become a target through the merge for so many reasons, and you've been one of the main prominent, dominant people this whole entire merge. Like, you have had such a good story, and people have not wanted to go after you and write your name down. People are always like, "No, I think we should take out this person." Like, you also put yourself in a
Justin,
position.
I got votes the whole time. You didn't get a single vote the whole merge. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, but you're still like, but
You were the one
realistically,
nobody targeted. People did want to get me out because I misplayed a lot. I misplayed my idol. I did a lot of things wrong in this game. I can only
but you
think.
still had a lot of power. And the thing is, you had so much power and you had so much sway. You also had this somewhat kind of fucking mist that you want to talk about. And like, people hid behind you and people like played your game. They quite literally played your game. Like,
You haven't said one tangible thing that I did. I listed your whole entire resume. I do not have that. So if you want to say that I'm the biggest threat because of my reputation at the final 15 when I went to 2 tribal councils and one was inactive, that's you basing it on people from outside of this game. So if that's what's making you think that, John, because of my past games, I think about this game.
I wasn't saying anything about your past game. Like, it was all about in game, like your connections, like how you made people feel, how you made people feel safe with you. Like, it's not about your past game. I don't give a fuck about past games. I'm talking about in this game, you put yourself in a position where you had so many people around you wanting to work with you, wanting to be with you, this and that. You put yourself in a position where you were protected on all sides. Your bases were covered.
You did that much, much better than I did without getting a single vote the entire merge, Justin. And not misplaying an idol. Actually, you made a fake idol save you for longer. So while I misplayed my idol, you didn't have an idol, but still got rounds of safety from a move you made, which props to you. It was a fantastic move. One of the best moves I've ever seen in an org before. And I give you props for that, but that's why I thought it was a little bit clearer than what it seemed to be. Because I don't have that move. You can't even there. That's why when you said it, you talked about how I'm strong and I'm this and I'm that, but there was no move. I don't have that move that you have. I don't have the relationships that you have from outside of this game either. And inside of this game. But
Realistically, coming in this Final Four, you're the only relationship I have left in this game.
So you don't have a relationship with Megan or Dave?
I met in this Final Four. In this Final Four. And no, I met Dave this game. I met Dave this game. You played with Dave so many times. You've had past games with Dave. Like,
Dave will not vote for me. I can tell you that.
And who's to say Dave's gonna vote for me? Like, I tried
I'm
snaking
playing
Dave.
with Dave. I'm telling you that he will vote for you, and a lot of people agree with that.
I think realistically,
Yes, we'll also
Brian,
vote for you. Megan will vote for you. I will vote for you. You have at least four.
Brian, I think realistically, each and every single one of us have an argument for people to become like a jury threat. I think you have your votes. I think John has his votes. I think Sky has her votes. I think I have my votes. I think realistically, if you look at it, we all have a chance of being a jury threat. It just depends on how the jury's feeling in the moment and what they respect more and how they feel. Like, there's still so much we have to explain. Like, it's not just based off like relationships. People don't just do that. Yeah,
Right.
relationships are important.
Like the best move of the game that you made.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
100%. It's all in good love, but you made the move of the season. I did not. I'm
sorry. I don't think it was move of the season. If I'm being very honest with you.
Okay.
I appreciate it, but I really don't think it was that big. I think people knew about it. I think people
Can I
called
ask
my
you what
bluff.
move I made that was bigger?
I think you being able to protect yourself by getting it so you kept both the duos in. I think that was a really big part on yours because you surrounded yourself with me wanting to keep you in, John, Sky, Jake B, even probably Daniel. Like, you put yourself in a position where like you made yourself safe. Your bases were covered. I was getting people picked off left and right. Like, I had to fucking fuck people over. Like, I put myself in a position where I never really had true safety until like I came up with that idol thing. Yeah, but people knew about it. Like, it wasn't that. I don't think it was that big. Y'all easily could have called my bluff. Like, it's not like. I think you're trying to make it amp it up more than it actually was. If I'm being so fucking honest with you.
But your argument for me, you just said my biggest move was that I had good relationships and I remained safe, which is something that you did better than me during the game. So that is just that's all I have to say. It's like, I think that you blow me out of the water, but John, if you think differently, you think differently, but I do not see it at all. So I'm not sure where you're coming from.
I don't think it's going to be an easy battle regardless of who's sitting there. And like I said, there's so much. This is not an easy vote. This is the hardest vote all season for me. But I really, really just hope I can explain everything to you. Like, I really hope I can.
Okay, anything else? Okay, we'll get to the vote. Everybody please send me your vote, and I will be back at 2 after. I have the votes. When I read the vote, the decision is final, and the person voted out will have to say a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave. First vote, Brian. Second vote, Brian. It's 2 votes, Brian. Third vote, Justin. It's 2 votes, Brian. 1 vote, Justin. 1 vote left. Fourth vote, and the 17th person voted out, and the 8th and final member of our jury, Brian. Brian, we've been here before. It is time for you to say your goodbyes.
All right. Thank you to Prod for putting this all together. It is always fun playing 1984. Seems like this is kind of my thing where I get really close, but then come up just a little bit short. So, but good luck, guys. I will hear all of you out. Had to go out fighting, as you know. Yeah, so I'll talk to you more in a little bit, I guess. But good luck.
Brian, as always, it is always wonderful having you. It is time for you to go. Okay. John, Justin, and Sky, you are the final 3 of Surviving 1984 Gates of Glory. The 3 of you will be sitting in front of the jury where you will plead your case, where one of you will be the winner of this game. With that, that's all I have for the 3 of you. Congratulations on making it this far. It's never easy to make it to the end of an all-star season. You guys have done it, but you have one more challenge in front of you, and that is the final tribal council. So good luck to each of